It's time to play the Morpis Game Show.
Mga mare, hali kayo, may bago kong chika about marketing. Pero bago ang lahat, alam nyo ba kung bakit nag-i-exist ang isang business? Or ano yung source nila ng profit? Product. Product is the lifeblood of a business. At kapag in demand ang kanilang product, they are recognized as one of the successful business in the industry and they are creating a profit. Kaya hindi pwedeng walang product or hindi pwedeng mawala ang product sa isang business. Pero mga mare, hindi lang yan ang chika ko sa inyo. Marami pa akong chika about product. Product is the key element of a marketing mix. Ang product are the commodities that are composed of physical goods, ideas, and services, or can be a combination of these three that can satisfy our needs and wants. Mga mare, ang mga product ay pwedeng maging consumer good kung saan pinapurchase natin to for personal consumption at industrial goods na pinapurchase naman natin for further processing or used to operate a business at pwede rin siyang gamitin to create another finished product. Meron din tayong tinatawag na 4 levels of products kung saan tinutulungan nito ang mga marketers to understand and address yung proper needs ng kanilang customers and providing them with a complete experience. Mga mare, bakit nga ba mahalaga ang product as a principle of marketing? Product, as the first principle of marketing, serves as a guide in identifying the other 3 principles of marketing, which are the price, place, and promotion. Without the completion of all the necessary infos needed to develop a certain products, the other 3 principles of marketing are attainable. Dahil kapag wala ang product, hindi natin ma-identify kung ano ba ang price na ilalagay or ano ba yung value ng product na yun, kung saan ba siya ibebenta at kung ano ba yung mga strategies needed to promote that certain product. So, dapat yung 4 principles of marketing are related to each other. At yung tatlo, which are the price, place, and promotion, are dependent to kung ano ba yung klase ng product na i-introduce ng business sa market. So, ganun talaga ang product as a principle of marketing.
Uy mga mare, maitatanong ko sa inyo, ano ang una ninyong tinitingnan kapag kayo ay bumibili ng isang bagay o ng isang produkto? Tama! Ito ay ang presyo. Alam nyo ba na ang presyo ay ang halaga ng pera na ibinabayad natin kapalit ng isang serbisyo o ng isang produkto? Hindi lang yan mga mare. Alam nyo ba na pwedeng mamili ang mga kumpanya from these 3 major pricing strategies? First is the customer value-based pricing, wherein it uses buyers' perceptions of value as the basis for setting price. Second is the cost-based pricing, wherein it involves setting prices based on the cost for producing, distributing, and selling products plus a fair rate of return for effort and risk. And lastly is the competition-based pricing, wherein it involves setting prices based on the competitors' strategies, costs, prices, and market offerings. Hindi lang yan mga mare. Beyond customer value perceptions, costs, and competitor strategies, the company must consider several additional internal and external factors. Internal factors affecting pricing include the company's overall marketing strategy, objectives, and marketing mix, as well as other organizational considerations. External factors include the nature of the market and demand and other environmental factors.
It's time to play the Morpis Game Show.
Hello everyone!
Good day!
I am Daniela
And I am Jomel Silaran.
and we are your hosts for today. And this is the 4-Piece Game Show.
Di na namin kayo paghihintayin pa. Let's give it up for the Plays team!
most important elements in a marketing mix. Because if you decided to build a business in a remote area, or more likely a deserted area, its uses is like planting a plant in a place where there is no sunlight at all. Place is considered the tactics that a company can use to transport its good from its current location to the location of its customer. Customers are more inclined to go elsewhere for what they desire or require if their products are not properly placed. There are few essential marketing channels that can aid in a commercial transaction: information, promotion, contact, matching, and negotiation. Some assist in the completion of transactions by gathering and disseminating information for planning and facilitating exchange, developing and disseminating persuasive communication about an offer, performing contract work, finding and communicating with prospective buyer, matching, shaping and fitting the offer to the buyer's need, and negotiating the price and the other terms of the offer so that ownership can be transferred.
The factors that affect a firm's channel's decision. First, type of customers. The goal of every distribution system is to distribute the items to the customers. As a result, while deciding on a distribution channel, the needs and nature of the customers should be taken into account. If the customers are dispersed, the channels must be able to successfully reach out to them. This necessitates the use of proper routes, but if the customers are not dispersed, smaller channels will be sufficient. Second is type of products. Because it is the product that will be disseminated, the product features must also be considered while selecting a distribution channel. Varied items have different characteristics which necessitates the use of several channels. The following product factors have to be considered. First is perishability. Second, nature of the product. Third, technicality. Fourth, seasonality. Fifth, variety offered. And lastly, unit value.
Dagdag pa rito, mayroong number of marketing intermediaries. Companies must also determine the number of channel members to use at each level. So mayroong 3 strategies. First, the intensive. Second is the exclusive. And the last one is the selective distribution. So sa intensive distribution entails stocking their products in as many locations as feasible. It gives optimum brand visibility as well as boost sales. So some examples are goods that we use daily like toothpaste, soaps, shampoos, or mga pagkain. So this product must be available where and when consumers want them. So sa exclusive distribution naman, in which producer gives only a limited number of dealers. The executive rights to distribute its products in their territories. So it is often found in the distribution of luxury brands like jewelries. Other examples are cars, furniture brands, exclusive clothing line, etc. So they don't have competition in their geographical area, and they are able to have greater control over pricing. And the last one is the selective distribution. So it is between the intensive and the exclusive distribution. The use of more than one but fewer than all of the intermediaries that are willing to carry the company's products. So in selective distribution, some outlets are chosen based on their potential profits, and they are given the rights to stock and sell the offerings of the company. So examples are electronics and home appliances brands. So using selective distribution, it can help build positive working relationships with dealers and improves the brand's image and allow for higher markups resulting from greater value-added dealer service.
Now, I will discuss about the 3 types of marketing channel that you must know.
But first, I will define what is marketing channel. Marketing channel is a set of independent organizations that help make a product or service available for use by the consumers or the business user. There are three types of marketing channel. Number one is the communication channels. It is a pathway to deliver and receive messages from target buyer, include newspapers, magazines, radio, television, telephones, mails, smartphones, posters, billboards, flyers, audio tapes, CDs, and the internet. The second marketing channel is the distribution channels. It is used to display, sell, or deliver the physical product or services to the buyer or user. This also includes the customer point of purchase such as wholesalers, retail stores, and website with sale capabilities. The last one is the service channels. Types of service channels include warehouses, transportations, banks, and companies. Unlike communication and distribution channel, target market preferences have little bearing on the marketer's choice of service channels. This is because most of the service channel action is invisible to consumers. So marketers may change the service channel structure to improve the efficiency and for cost effectiveness.
Tia, last story for the day!
Girl, di nakiri ng face ko.
Talaga ba?
Tingin.
Huwag na. Arte mo mag-plans na lang kayo.
And now, let us proceed with the promotion tip.
Promotion is the publication of product, organization, and ventures so as to increase profit and public awareness. So, what is promotion mix? Promotion mix is also called a marketing communication mix, which is the marketer's bag of tools for engaging and communicating with consumers and other stakeholders. It is also the list of channels that companies chooses to help them to achieve goals in the market. The communication in this channel must be compelling to attain a reasonable marketing effectiveness. It is the key method for delivering relevant problem messages to the most suitable channel with each segment. Company developed this promotion mix trying to speak consumers' language. Promotion mix build trust between brand and its consumers. It also improves communication with the clients. In promotion mix, there are 5 major promotion tools, and they are advertising, public relation, personal selling, sales promotion, and direct and digital marketing. These tools enables companies to promote their product effectively to its market segments. Let me tell you some importance of promotion mix. First is credulity. It is the public presentation of the company that helps consolidate the belief of legitimacy and permanence of the minds of the consumer. Second is brand name reinforcement in consumers' minds. It is the common notion that something that gets repeated gets remembered. So, in promotional mix, especially advertisements, there are repetitions of the brand to the consumers that can lead to that brand name be synonymous to that product. For example, in Nigeria, every people or most of the people call every noodle Indomie. Here in the Philippines, most Filipino call every toothpaste a Colgate. Third is increase in sales. It is the most common reason why company engage in promotion is to promote sales and therefore will increase profits. Fourth is build relationships. Company can build a strong relationships by the retailer in that industry by creating promotion mix targeted to them. Hence, it could help them to get a good marketing shares to its market segments. The last one is steer excitement. This is usually achieved by the sales promotion. Some consumers turn on by contest and by giving it to them. You can turn on a dreary purchases into the livelier one.
I strongly agree with Ms. VISPERAS. So as additional, I will define what is some important objectives of integrated marketing communication and elements. So the first one, I will define what is integrated marketing communication. So integrated marketing communication is defined as the marketing mix elements used to inform, persuade, and remind people about an organizational or its a product. So IMC plays an important role in the marketing of goods and service. It seeks to influence customer behavior in favor of the product, and there are some important objectives of IMC. So the first one is awareness. This is the primary objective of IMC, to create customer awareness to survive competition through techniques such as advertising, publicity, and personal selling. So the second one is brand loyalty, kung saan ang mga customer ay paulit-ulit na bumibili at recommending brand to others. So the next one is brand image. So refers to customer perception of brand. So the fourth one, marketing expansion. Marketers can use IMC techniques to expand their markets from to local to regional to national level. So the fifth one is persuasion. If competitor has similar product, a marketer can use IMC techniques to show the superiority of other products and encourage buying. So the last one is educating customer. IMC techniques are used to educate customer about, for instance, the use of the product handling and or operation and other. So there are 8 elements of IMC. So the first one is publicity, na kung saan ang kanilang product ay pinopromote sa pamamagitan ng news about firm products, awards, at mga iba pa, or mga action. Ganun. So advertising. So ito yung parang nag-i-create sila ng mga video or ng mga brochure, at ito ay, ang message ay message communication just like TV, radio, so self-promotion, a set of creating activities to boost sales of product or service. So the fourth one is the sponsorship. So ito yung kadalasan na naririnig natin kapag may mga sports fest, ganun. So a firm's mini sponsor sports, cultural, and social event to create a distinct image for itself and its brand. So the fifth one is personal selling. It is the oldest form of promotion na hanggang ngayon ay nakikita pa rin natin sa market. So it is involved face-to-face communication between a firm's representative and a potential customer. So the sixth one is public relationship. It refers to creating and maintaining goodwill of an organization, stakeholder, that is customer, employees, investor, and supplier, through publicity and other non-paid form of communication. So the seventh one is packaging. So ito yung parang na-keep ang mga customers sa pamamagitan ng packaging. So a well-designed package can communicate the product type and quality and influence potential customer. So the last one is direct marketing. Involves selling product and service directly to customer. So its techniques includes direct email, brochure, and catalog. So example na lang dito yung mga PNT and Globe. So parang pinupromote lagad. So tinetext tayo about sa kanilang mga bagong product.
I agree in all of what they've said. Now, let me discuss the steps in developing effective marketing communication. The first step is to identify the target audience. The target audience may be individuals, groups, special publics, or general public. We must identify the target audience because it enables the company to concentrate its marketing efforts and resources on the customers who are most likely to buy from you. The next step is determining the communication objectives. Once the target audience has been defined, marketers must determine the desired response. In this section, the target audience may be in any of 6 buyer readiness stage. The first stage is awareness. This is the stage where the customer has a general idea about the product and services qualities. When customers are unfamiliar with the product, it is the role of marketers to develop methods to raise awareness. Marketers employ promotional methods and commercials in order to attract more prospective customers. Second is knowledge. This is the second stage, in which customers are aware of the product but are unaware of its features. The goal of the marketer is to share more information about the product. They create marketing strategies to promote customers as specialists or experts in one or more of their product or service. Next is liking. This is the stage at which the customer is fully aware of the product. Next is preference. This is the fourth stage, in which the consumer base is interviewed to see if they prefer a company's product over its competitors. Next is conviction. At this stage, the marketers provide the consumer with a convincing reason to believe in and purchase the product over its competitors. As a result, they create positive image in the minds of their customers. And the last step is purchase. After giving confidence in the product, the marketer's goal is to persuade them to buy it. After determining the communication objectives, the next step is designing a message. Having defined the desired audience response, the communicator then turns into developing an effective message. When putting a message together, the marketing must decide what to say and how to say. In order to do it, this includes the message content, which is the information about the product that is absolutely factual, message structure, and message format. After that, the next step is choosing communication channels and media. The communicator must now choose the channels of communication. We have two types of communication channel. The first is personal communication channels. In this channel, two or more people communicate directly with each other, including face-to-face, on the phone, via email, text, or internet chat. And the other is non-personal communication channels. These channels are media that carry messages without personal contact, and it's made of two types. First type is the print media like newspapers, magazines, billboards, and direct mail. Second type is broadcast. This includes television and radio. The next step is selecting the message source. The impact of the message on the audience is also influenced by how the audience perceives the sender. Persuasive messages come from very trusted sources. And the last step is collecting feedback. After sending message or the brand content, the communicator must research its effect on the target audience. Collecting consumers' feedback demonstrates that you care about what they have to say. By soliciting comments from your clients, you demonstrate that you value their options.
I agree with everything they said, but how does a company determine its promotion budget? Now, allow me to discuss the 4 common methods used to set the total budget for advertising. First of all is the affordable method, which refers to the level that management thinks the company can afford. So usually, mga small businesses yung gumagamit nito given that they have limited budget. Next is the percentage of sales method, which refers to setting the budget based on the forecasted sales or as a percentage of the unit sales price. The third one is the competitive parity method, which is setting the promotion budget to match competitors' outlays. So, in this method, minomonitor muna nila yung competitors' advertising promotion bago sila mag-set ng budget para sa company nila. So, panghuli ay ang objective and task method, which is the developing the promotion budget by first, defining specific promotion objectives. Second, determining the task needed to achieve these objectives. Third is estimating the cost of performing this task. So, the sum of this cost is the proposed promotion budget. Moreover, marketers can choose from 2 basic promotion mix strategies. It is either push promotion or pull promotion, or a combination of 2. Push strategy is a promotion strategy that calls for using the sales force and trade promotion to push the product through channels. The producer promotes the product to channel members, who in turn promote it to final consumers. Next is the pull strategy, which refers to a promotion strategy that calls for spending a lot on consumer advertising and promotion to induce final consumers to buy the product, creating a demand vacuum that pulls the product through the channel.
Thank you to the 4 teams. You did all great. After a while, we will announce the winner of this game. Kaya naman, tutok lang, and we will be back.
Mga kamarites, may ibabalita ako sa inyo. Kayo din ba nagtataka kung paano naitatransport ng isang kumpanya ang kanilang mga produkto para sa kanilang mga consumer o ang kanilang mga buyer, or kung mag-isa nga ba nilang nakipag-engage sa kanilang mga customer? Narito ang chika. The place in the 4 P's of marketing is the process of moving a product from its producer to its intended user. And in this channel, the intermediaries, or what we call the distribution channel or the marketing channel, are also involved or included in the movement at any capacity. And they are also the third parties that acts as the wholesaler, distributor, and retailer. At ang distribution channel, may dalawang uri ito. Tinatawag natin silang direct and indirect channel, kung kaya't ang iba't ibang kumpanya ay kinakailangan gumamit ng iba't ibang strategy para sa kanilang iba't ibang produkto. And there are 3 strategies that a company could use. They are the intensive, exclusive, and selective distribution. Kung kaya't minsan sa pagkakaiba ng kanilang kagustuhan, nagkakaroon ng channel conflict. Ano nga ba itong mga conflict na to? Tinatawag natin silang horizontal and vertical conflict. At meron din 4 na channel levels. They're the conventional distribution system, horizontal marketing system, vertical marketing system, and multi-channel distribution system. Pero ano nga ba ang kalagahan ng distribution channel para sa isang kumpanya? It may seem that simpler and smarter for a company to directly distribute its own product without the help of a channel or intermediaries. This is especially so because the internet allows sellers and buyers to interact in real time. But in actual practice, it may not make business sense for a company to set up its own distribution operation.
Uy, mga kamartes, may chika ko sa inyo tungkol sa 4Ps. Din sa last P ng marketing. Oo, yun nga, yung promotion. Alam niyo ba that in the past decade, marketers perfected the art of marketing by selling a highly standardized products to masses of customer? At alam niyo rin ba, promotion is not just a single tool, but rather a mix of several tools, such as advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, public relations, PR, and lastly, the direct and digital marketing. Ano pa kaya? At isa pa mga kamartes, tandaan ninyo that promotion mix or marketing communicating mix is a specific blend of promotion tools that the company uses to persuasively communicate customer value and build customer relationship. Yung yung mga binanggit ko kanina, yung advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, public relations, and lastly, yung direct and digital marketing. At alam niyo ba mga kamartes, ayon sa nabasa ko, that building a good customer relationship are more than just developing a good product, pricing it attractively, and making it available to the target customer. Advertising means any paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of ideas, goods or services by unidentified sponsors. Example na lang nito ang broadcast, print, outline, mobile, outdoor, and other forms. Next one is sales promotion. Sales promotion is a short-term incentives to encourage the purchase or sales of a product or service. Example, discount, coupons, displays, demonstrations, and other events. Third one is personal selling, which means it is a personal customer interactions by the firm's sales force for the purpose of engaging customer, making sales, and building customer relationship. Second to the last is public relations, or PR, which means building a good relations with the company's various publics by obtaining favorable publicity, building up a good corporate image, and handling and heading off unfavorable rumors, stories, and events. For example, press release, sponsorship, events, and web page. And lastly mga kamartes, ay ang direct and digital marketing, which means engaging directly with carefully targeted individual consumers and customer communities to both obtain an immediate response and build lasting customer relations. Example is direct email, emails, catalogs, online and social media, and etc. And lastly mga kamartes, that there is a two promotion marketing strategy, which is yung push promotion strategy at ang pull promotion strategy. Yun lang mga Martes. Sige, mauna na ako ha. Bye!
We will now announce the winner of today's game.
After evaluating the things that you've said, we have now come up with the winner.
The winner of today's game is the 40!
And for your additional information, marketing is important because it allows you to share your product and services with a niche audience. Without marketing, your business doesn't have a voice. Without a voice, you cannot reach people and connect with them.
Yes, that's right. Thank you for watching.
Again, I am Jamel
And
Silaran.
I am Daniela.
And this is the 4-Piece Game Show.